It's another day. It's another day. Hi, guys. It's been a very long minute since I've attempted to vlog a day in the life or a week in the life. So I'm attempting to do that now. I am currently at home going through all the cabinets and crevices and whatnot to see what I can get rid of, throw away, condense, all that good stuff because it is moving week, okay? We have until the 7th to be out of this apartment, and today's date is the 30th. Tomorrow is is tomorrow the 1st? Where's the calendar on this phone? This is not my phone. Okay, so tomorrow's the 31st. And we have until the 7th, which tomorrow will make a week that we have to be out of the apartment. I'm trying to get everything done this weekend because obviously work has to happen Monday through Friday. People have things to do, and I'm not trying to take off work to get these things done, but it's very much looking like I may have to take off Monday as well. I think I only have like one client on the book, but child, whatever. Anyway, so I'm trying not to get stressed because I said I was going to do more than what I have done prior to today to prepare for this move, and I have not because I'm trying to start a business. I'm trying to maintain a business. I'm trying to maintain clientele, relationships. It's a lot, okay? I'm also trying to maintain my following on my social media platforms, and I feel like I am failing. Do you feel me? You feel me? But whatever. One thing's for sure, we know that God got it all in control. So I'm going to take things day by day, step by step, and just get it done. So as you can see, I'm in the kitchen wrapping up cups, trying to guard them from breakage. I was about to throw all these bags in the trash, but I was like, no, I can actually break these apart and use the paper to stuff the cups, bowls, plates, whatever. And stuff the box as well to kind of keep them from moving around in the box while we're moving on the weekend. So that's what I got going on. I'm gonna cook dinner in a little bit because I'm trying to get rid of stuff that's in the refrigerator, get it out. So come this weekend, that's one of the last things I have to really worry about is like the refrigerator and like a few other things. But right now it's focused on packing up the things we don't need. I've ordered paper goods and a few other things from Target so we can ensure that we can pack up all this stuff, all the cups and stuff. I did a lot, and there's already some stuff that I've already removed from the home. Some stuff is already in storage, but I'm putting a lot of my stuff in storage. I don't know if I told you guys that. I'm putting a lot of my stuff in storage since I'm really trying to make this move very much temporary. Because I am trying to buy a house this year. I've already started with my financial advisor. I got me a new life. Well, I'm trying to get a new insurance policy, and I'm going to be opening up an IRA next month. I got so many things I'm trying to get together in my finances and personal life that I'm trying to make sure I understand that this move is temporary, and I need to get a ball going so I can get all my other things done so I can get this house, you know? So I'm literally only taking clothes, some important paperwork, and things that I literally use every day. Dishes I won't need because there's already dishes at the home. All this like little miscellaneous stuff I won't need because, again, I'm moving into a house that's fully furnished. I'm taking my couch to storage. I'm taking my bed frame to storage. Now I'm actually going to take my mattress to the home because I just love my mattress. It's one of those mattresses that like foam. It's good for bad backs like myself. I really love my mattress. So I'm going to swap out the mattress that's in the house for my mattress, keep it in storage until I move into my home. So yeah, it's again a lot of moving parts, but in my mind I have it all figured out. I just haven't written it down yet. which I probably need to take time to do because you know the importance of writing things down. Anywho, I just want you guys to know I miss you. I feel like this is a vital, not a vital, but like a large part of my day usually with vlogging, and I haven't done it. And I just feel like I need to get back into it. Maybe not every day, not every week, but I just feel like it's time. It's time. I don't know if I packed that right, but we'll leave that there for a second. If you guys aren't following me on social media, please do. I think I told you guys back a few months ago that I had 2 Instagrams, one for personal, one for real estate, one for hair. I'm dissolving pretty much all the extra Instagrams and having one estate and style. So if you're not following me on social media like Instagram or TikTok, please do. It's estate and the letters AND and style. And I will be happy to engage with you there as well. If you don't see me here, you know where else you can find me. But yeah, that's what I have going on. A quick little update. Nothing too exciting, honestly. Other than, me working with my first active client. We're going to do some showings this weekend, which I don't even know how I'm going to have time to do it, but we're going to find the time. We're going to find the time this weekend to do the showings. A lot of time. We're going to find it. But I hope you guys are enjoying the home tours because I have another one I'm going to be editing and posting very soon. So look forward to you guys' feedback and thoughts on that. I don't know why my flash automatically comes on when I hit record, but I don't feel like cutting it off because I've already started recording. So there's that. It's 1,000 hours later. And I decided, I'm like literally from project to project to project, y'all. I don't know why I'm like this, but I've always been like this. And I usually do get things done while frustrating myself in the process. But it is what it is. I've had like 3 meltdowns already today. Just had a meltdown on the couch with Andrew. And now I'm in the room trying to sort through some makeup. But anywho, every time I move, I get this strong sense of throw it all in the trash. Throw everything in the trash. Get rid of it. And buy everything new when you move into your next place. And that's where I am right now. But I want to try to remain as chill as possible because I might end up needing some of this stuff. But one thing's for sure. I don't need all this makeup because I literally do the same look every single time I do my makeup. Every single time. With 2 or 3 different variations, whether it's something underneath the eye, a different lip color, eyeliner, no eyeliner, or the basic neutral eyeshadows. So I'm most likely going to throw some of these palettes away because I just don't use them and I've had them for a million years. And all this stuff has a shelf life and I'm pretty sure I've had this longer than 12 months. Okay. Now, I do like some of the shades in here, but I just don't use this palette. Like, I definitely only used it probably all of once. And I've only used, as you can see, I think I've used this palette and this one. That's it. Because I always like a little gold, a little shimmer, something on my eyes if I do it. But I don't need the whole palette for this. I truly don't. So I'm going through my makeup because I'm trying to pack up all my toiletries that are underneath the sink. And I think I told you guys this in several videos ago that I'm trying to, or I was trying to use all of my like beauty products that I've had literally for a million years before purchasing new ones. So this is also my thought process here. Like if I do decide to get some eyeshadow, I'm going to get a shadow that has all the neutrals in it. No extra colors. Like, let me show you this one. Okay, so I have used maybe 2 or 3 out of this one as well. As you can see, I think I used the gold one. I might keep this one because I use the purple one. So I've done a really, really cute look where I put the purple one underneath my eyes. And I want to kind of try to do the pink underneath my eyes. So I probably will keep this one. But this one right here can absolutely go. Or maybe I'll keep this one and throw this one away. Because they're all from the same brand, I believe, except for this one. This is Winky Lux. And this is when I was doing BoxyCharm and Ipsy, the Ipsy subscriptions. So I would get all these full palettes. And I'm like, girl, you don't even wear this much makeup. You need to be getting your Ipsy bags or your BoxyCharm focus around skincare, because that's what your focus is. I don't wear makeup, okay? I do lashes, brows, and a little something here and there when I'm trying to, you know, step the game up a little bit. Other than that, it's very much this every day with some lip gloss. And I actually use this palette too. I don't know. So I might just keep these two, throw the Winky one away, because I don't really use Winky. So Winky can go. Okay. So I have a trash bag right here. And I'm going to go in and throw some stuff away. I also have like I don't know what my other makeup bag is right now this very second. But I have like all these like nude lipsticks. And I've come to find out that I am not a nude lip girl. I like, unless it's like red lipstick. And it has to be a perfect matte. But I've tried different ones like NYX. I don't like their nude. I feel like it gets a little dusty and crusty and dry. And there's one thing I don't like is dry lips. I don't like dry lips at all. I don't remember how this one laid, but it's going to trash too. Some of these are like legit, purely just old as heck. And I love to have different colors, but again, they're old. I think I've tried the Kat Von D. I think I did like this one. What shade is this? Oh my God, the flash is like killing me. I might actually have to turn the flash off and come back because I can't even focus. Like if I look in the camera and then look down, all I see is a glare. Okay. As he still interrupts me. Anyway. As I was saying, I want to start using more cream-based products just because, again, I'm OD. Yes, I know. I'm only 38, going on 39. But the key here is prevention, okay? Prevention is key, all right? So we're going to prevent onset of early aging if we can, okay? So I'm running out of my foundation. So once I run out of that $60 bottle of foundation, I will be investing in another one since I would need to replace it anyway. But anywho, as I stated, anything that's nude, we're going to just go ahead and throw that in the trash. If I'm going to wear nude, I might as well just wear some lip gloss. In my opinion, my humble opinion. And I bought these a while ago, really thinking, like legit thinking I was going to use these. This is Meet Matte long-lasting liquid lipstick. I bought this shade. I bought this shade. I bought a few shades. And guess where they been at? Under the sink, not getting used. So they're going in the trash too. I'm really about to stop buying stuff I'm not using. I know that's for sure. I'm about to stop buying something I don't use. Again, in my defense, some of this stuff came in my Ipsy subscription. Didn't really cost me that much money, so we're going to call it a day. Now I've been carrying this empty bottle. Oh, there's still product in here. Did not know that. Anyway, I thought it was empty. But I've been carrying this around with the thought of buying this over Smashbox Prime, Perfect, Protect, Hydrate, and Control Oil in one step to create a flawless face in a flash. Wear alone or under your foundation for more color. So it's a BB cream. And I want to say this is like one of the first things I started using when I started wearing makeup. Again, if I gotta repeat myself, I will. I didn't wear any makeup for a very long time. I did not wear any makeup for a very, 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 very long time. I was well into my adult years before I started putting on makeup. Because it just is not my thing. And I don't know why I really invested in makeup. I guess I was trying to keep with the Joneses or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, that's all about to die. I don't wear makeup like that, and I'm not about to fit here. I'm not fitting to keep wearing makeup to fit in or make other people feel comfortable. But anywho, that's the assignment we're working on right now. as I watch vlogs on YouTube to kind of clear my mind of everything else that I have going on inside. But yeah, that's it. Now, one thing I need to bring back in the rotation is this right here. This is a silicone foundation, I guess, sponge to a certain extent. When I say this really like evenly applied my foundation, it has this little thing on the back to hold on to your hand while you do it. I need to clean this and bring this back in rotation because I actually did like how this applied my foundation. I would use this first, and then I would just take a brush of some sort, maybe like a big brush like this, or, you know, a regular foundation brush to smooth it out. But this thing right here got the job done, okay? The job done. And I loved it. I don't know why I don't use it anymore. And do you guys see all these brushes I got? Like, literally, this is all from Ipsy and BoxyCharm. And I use the same 3 brushes every time I apply my makeup, every single time. But I keep these because you never know when one brush will die and when you need to replace it. So these will not be going in the trash because they will come in handy at some point. But I have all these brushes. You see this? Like, different sizes and shapes, all of that. It's crazy. Don't ask me why I have a toilet tab in here, but hey, cute toilet fresh. All right, so I made it to the first appointment that I had this morning, which is going to meet up with a Wella representative. What is this on my face? For the salon. They're giving away like products. I don't know exactly what products. I don't know if it's just all color products or what, but I am at the storage unit. I think I'm the first one here. Because there's some cars over there, but I went to the second floor and I didn't really see anything going on. I'm going to call the rep in a little bit and see if she answers the phone because I definitely got here before, I definitely got here before the time, like right at like not 8:55 and the start time is 9. But I'm going to give her a call in a few seconds to see where they are, make sure I'm, you know, didn't miss anyone when I walked inside of the unit. The unfortunate part is there's no service in there, so she is in there, which I would have heard, I think. It was super quiet when I walked in and went to the second floor. So I felt like I would have heard people, but there literally are 3 cars down there. But they could just be here, part of the storage. I don't know. One has New York tags. I'm like, I don't know. Anywho, after this, like I said, I'm going to go meet with another team to see what they got going on. I think I made my decision, and I think the decision is I do need a team for now, just for now. I still want to be a solo agent long term, but because I'm still trying to figure out my systems, what works for me, I'm trying all these different things. I'm spending money and don't really want to spend this money. So I'm going to find a team, which may take me another 2 months, knowing me, because I'm so indecisive. But I'm interviewing with a few. So I interviewed with one like 2-3 weeks ago, and then there was one I told you guys about over the summer. Then I was considering going back to one of my old teams, and then I was considering another team under Keller Williams. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. But I think a team is definitely going to be the way to go. And if I am not, like, maybe I'm tripping, but I feel like my hair has already grown a little bit, and I think it has, because you can, like, if you part in here, which I'm not going to really do right now, you can start seeing my gray come back in, and you see a little darkness in the root. See what just doing your hair once a week and wrapping it and leaving it alone will do for you? I'm just saying. Let me call this lady, see where she at, because I got another appointment at 11 o'clock, and it's raining, so I got to creep myself all the way down to Northern Virginia for my next appointment at 11 o'clock. Kind of find out they rescheduled the pickup for all the supplies because all of the educators are in California, which is why I'm here to pick up the belongings. All the educators are in California for a class. So I drove out here for nothing, but I'm not upset. It is what it is. I got up, started my day early. I'm going to just go ahead and head out to Virginia and probably find like a little coffee spot to sit at and do a little other, like continue working on my home buyer's guide that I want to get up and rolling, and also communicate with the guy about my website and landing pages. So it is what it is. I'm closer to Virginia where I'm at right now, so it kind of worked out. This move about to get real ghetto because I'm about to throw things into a trash bag and call it a day because I just don't want to be bothered. I don't. I hate this process. No matter how much I plan for it, or I think ahead or plan ahead, I still get to the end of the road and like, put everything in bags. One of the other reasons I want to put things in bags is because I have a giveaway, not a giveaway, but a pickup for donations on the 15th. And I kind of want to start, like, as I'm going through my clothes now, I'm going to start putting things that are in the giveaway bag in the bag. So they'll be ready to go. And then some stuff I'm going to put into this main container that I have, because I'm going to start uploading more things into my Poshmark store for sale. I don't talk about it enough, so a lot of people don't realize that I have a Poshmark store. Because I really buy things and literally only wear them about one time, depending on what it is. And it's not expensive stuff, because if I were to buy expensive stuff, I probably wouldn't be selling it anytime soon, because I'm not in the business of buying things to resell per se. But like, I've been thinking about selling this beautiful slip dress. It really wears really well. I don't know where I would wear this again. I wore it to one party and have never worn it again. It's been hanging here this whole time. I would sell that for like $10 and call it a day. I know I paid a little bit way more than $10. Or like this. This is one of my favorite pieces. I may end up keeping this, but after a while, I wore it, probably don't want to wear it again. So stuff like this is going to end up going into my Poshmark store, but I'm going to start to separate what is staying, what am I keeping, and what's going to be sold, and what's going to be giveaway. But I don't need to put those in boxes, and I don't have to do it all cute and all that. I'm just going to throw it into the bag, and when it's time to get rid of it, get rid of it. When it's time to sell. And that's what it is. Like this dress right here, I want to wear it so bad, but like I probably will only wear this once, and I think I got this from ASOS. I literally just popped the tag on it and I just have not worn it. And I was planning on wearing it the other day, but my titties were doing something weird, and I didn't like the way my boobs were looking in there. This dress Andrew brought me, I'm probably going to wear this to church one day, so he doesn't get mad at me. But I probably will only wear this once or twice. I probably won't get away because he would kill me. This dress here, I think I got it from off of ASOS, but it's from Topshop. Cute dress. Again, wore it once. It's a sweater dress, and it's just been hanging here. So it's probably something else I would sell. So I'll make sure I link my store at the bottom. So if you guys are interested in buying anything, feel free. Again, these are not super name brand items, but they're super cute if you dress them up right. I'm very frugal when it comes to clothes. Again, the only thing I really have that is probably going to be name brand, or that I have that is name brand, are shoes and bags, which is what I'm trying to gear myself towards. Because again, I'm hard on clothes, and I change my mind very often when it comes to attire. So, yeah. But I will be sure to post my store. Or like these slides that I bought. Like, these are so cute. I've worn them all of like... Ooh, sorry. Camera's crooked. I've worn these all of maybe 2 or 3 times. But then I tried them on the store. And they are, again, super cute. But they're super wide. I have very, very narrow feet. So this would be another shoe that I would sell on Poshmark. We're gearing up for the summer months. If you're living in an area that is, pretty warm right now, you can buy these things and be cool with it. Like these here, I bought these. They look dirtier than they are because I've only worn them maybe like 5 times. Sell these for like $5. They're super cute. I think I got them from, where did I get these from? I don't remember. So I have a few things I'm going to try to sell. If not, they're going to get donated if no one buys them, okay? Because I'm not in the business of holding on to things that I can't really do anything with. You know what I mean? It's just taking up space, and Drew is not going to let me buy anything unless I get rid of some things, you know? So that's what we're doing. So yeah, it's getting real ghetto in here, and I don't care. I'm about to box up some shoes and put them in bags if they're not being given away. I'm going to pack up all my summer stuff because I am putting some things in storage. Because there's really no point for me to keep like summer clothes on me. Because again, this move is supposed to be super temporary, and I don't want to like take all of my belongings over to this house. I don't know if I updated you guys on that. I probably need to, but just know the move is going to be temporary. There's some things brewing in the fold. And I'm praying that this move will be all of like 6 months, maybe. I gave myself a year for this move, but I got a storage unit. I'm going to put most of my belongings in storage instead of trying to move them in to the house. Get rid of things I'm not using, like I just said. Really like dumb things down for me, so I'm not holding on to baggage. I need fresh starts, new everything, and yeah, slowly but surely. So, gonna put all my summer stuff in storage because I don't obviously need it right now. It's still pretty chilly here. I'm marking everything, thank goodness, so when I do need to switch things out, I can. If I'm still in Annapolis come summertime, because prayerfully I won't be. You feel me? Do you feel what I'm putting down? Are you catching it? Okay, if you're not, you'll find out when I make the announcement. It's a million days later. And I'm just picking back up my phone to vlog. But anywho, it's the last couple of nights in this apartment. We're in here packing while I'm making pancakes and bacon and sausage because we're trying to empty the freezer and not spend a lot of money on food if we don't have to. It's a little surreal, y'all, because I don't want to leave this apartment now that it's happening, but it's happening and we're packing. Trying to make some fun out of it as we go. But like I said, I'm making pancakes and sausage and bacon to snack on as we complete this packing because we're going to get all night. He's annoying. I made some chocolate chip pancakes and some sausage. You're getting a snack right now, shawty. Countdown to move out. I'm about to tear this joint up though. I ain't gonna hold y'all. The pancakes are busting. They don't look good, but they're busting. Understand? So good. Chocolate chips, cinnamon. Put a little sugar in the batter to sweeten it up a little bit. I made it a little bit too watery. That's why it's a little weird shaped. But bomb. And a little bacon on the side. So good. Yet again, 5 o'clock in the morning. The alarm go off. Who knows what's going on? But baby, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Can we go back in? All right, let's go. Because it looks like we can go back in. I need to go back to sleep. It's 6:23. And it looks like we've taken nothing out of this apartment. It looks like we have taken 0 items out of this apartment. And I'm quite stressed out. I wanted to record today throughout the process, but it became very hectic, very problematic at one point. I had to stop and go do a staff meeting at work and leave them to figure out what was going on with, taking stuff, dropping stuff, whatever the case may be. I'm frustrated. And I'm absolutely at the point I'm about to throw everything in the trash. Like, everything's about to go into the trash. I don't care. That's my mood. That's how I feel. And honestly, probably how it's about to go. This is my first bite of food, for real today. I'm gonna save some for Drew. I know he's hungry. And honestly, I'm about to make sure I got some body wash, some soap, whatever, body stuff, face stuff, something to wear to work tomorrow. I'm going to the other house. And I'll come back tomorrow evening and call it a day because right now I'm not in a mental space to do anything more. Like, I'm really irritated. Like, hands down, absolutely irritated. For real. I'm gonna show y'all what we got left in here. So this is the kitchen area. This is all trash. So this is all going in the trash. This is August stuff. August been acting a fool today because he thinks he runs everything and everybody. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Yeah, you. His stuff. All the Andrew stuff. Andrew's calling me. But anyway, this is Andrew's stuff. Because remember, we're leaving this apartment and moving separately. Yes, we are. Let me see. This is Zoe's room. Just some miscellaneous stuff. Trash. I know she has stuff in her bathroom. She still has to get. Her stuff in the closet, she still has to get. Andrew and our room that we used to share. One of these are my TV. I don't know if this is Zoe's TV or my TV. I really don't know, quite honestly. But TVs, shoes, and one of these. That bag is for a Purple Heart. They're coming to pick up on the 15th, so that won't be. I mean, that's not the transporter, unfortunately, but that's going to be leaving the premises of where I'm moving to now. That's all of my stuff for Poshmark. Some more the randomness, probably like some paperwork and probably more clothes and shoes, obviously TV, some more stuff. Like, we just literally started throwing stuff. I was in the process of trying to take out everything that was underneath the sink, but this box is not enough, so I have to get another box. So I'll probably have to come back, like I said, tomorrow after work and take care of that. And then, okay. And then the closet, still has stuff in it. Like, where did all this stuff come from? Like, where did it come from? For everything to be nice and pretty much neat in this apartment, where did all this crap come from? These clothes and shoes, I really want to throw everything away. I was getting ready to change my wardrobe and everything. I look a mess. I probably stink. That still has to be taken out of the wall. I think he even realized that needs to go into storage. Like, it's just so much stuff, y'all. Like, when I moved into this apartment building, I only had clothes. Like, maybe one or two roommate containers with like pictures and paperwork or whatever. I've been in this apartment building for 2 years. I didn't even realize it's been 2 years. That's crazy. But I've been in this apartment building for 2 years. Okay. And I accumulated more stuff. I didn't plan this out. This is my fault. Because normally I would just have movers and I'd just be boxing stuff up and telling people where to put it and where to go. So this is going to be a couple of days of finishing all this stuff up. Because when I say stuff is just everywhere. And I still have to clean. I can't even talk. I still have to clean the apartment. Not deep clean, but I got to clean like the bathroom and the kitchen area, the refrigerator. Because I'm trying to get my deposit back, y'all. But it's not looking like we about to get the deposit back. Like, not one bit. Like, not one bit are we getting the deposit back. But yeah, this is where I'm at. This is how I feel. And I really just want to have a glass of alcohol, which I know is not really going to help the situation. But that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Send help. By the time y'all see this, it's probably going to be like 2 weeks later. I don't even know. Because I don't even know if I have the strength to even edit anything. Because I still haven't posted my last video from my last Baltimore tour. Like, it's just too much. Too much. I've done a terrible job vlogging this process because it's been stressful from start to now. We are not even finished 100%. Majority of everything is out of the apartment. Either stuff is in storage or in my place or the place that Angel's gonna stay in, and Zoe got her stuff. And I'm in here right now, like looking around to see what else we need to really do. And I think we had everything organized. I think I still have to come back here tomorrow because I also have to turn the keys in, but I think I have to come back tomorrow just to pick up like 2 or 3 miscellaneous things. Like there's 2 boxes I'm gonna take back to U-Haul that I didn't need. We're gonna throw away all the trash tonight. I think it might be like my one plant that I might want to grab because right now the car is packed to capacity, or it will be. Andrew's out at the cars right now putting all the extra boxes and stuff we have in. I'm just like trying to do a little bit more cleaning. We're probably not getting the deposit back because a lot of things I wanted to do, we didn't do because if it's left up to me, it would get done, but I can't do everything by myself. And yeah, we're gonna leave that there. So I'm just said, forget it. I'm not getting my deposit back. It was only $250. I spend $250 on dumb stuff anyway. So you can hear it in my voice. I'm very much frustrated. I'm very much tired. And I very much just want to get in the bed. But I have to follow Andrew to storage so I can drop stuff off there. And we might have to come back tonight to get some additional items because we're working out of both of our cars versus the truck that we had on Sunday, which, again, if I was here to control the narrative, a lot of the things that I'm seeing now would have gotten done if I didn't have something to do on Sunday. But again, doesn't matter now. I had to return the internet stuff to Verizon so I don't get charged for that. I think everything is disconnected as of tomorrow. Like the electricity's done as of tomorrow. I canceled the internet, and then I needed to also cancel the homeowner's insurance. I keep getting an email notification for that. But we're out of the apartment pretty much, and it's kind of, I think we were so frustrated and like angry and hurt and all type of emotions kind of came to the surface when it hit that we had to move and we had to do it this weekend. Me and Drew have literally been fighting all weekend, like literally all weekend. And we're better today. We started our counseling again, so that kind of helped set the tone of how we're gonna move forward. But it's been a time. It has been a time. I'm just like consistently checking closets to make sure all this stuff is picked up. Like literally all this stuff in this room has to go. But some of this, I can put in my car. But yeah, we're out of here. Now that I'm leaving, I can tell you guys where I live. I don't think I even told you guys. I have been living in the Stella in New Carrollton, Maryland. And I literally will record a lot and have to delete a lot of my footage because literally right outside the window, I don't know if you guys can see it right now, but the blinds are not fully open, but the sign for 50 was right outside the window. So if you know the area, you clearly know where I was living. And I was like, oh, people are crazy. Not saying that I have any crazy followers or anyone that wants to hurt me or harm me as of right now, but you just can't take any chances. But I was living here at the Stella. And what also sucks, I had kind of made my decision about leaving this apartment a while ago on top of, Drew and I breaking up and all the drama with that because I hated the management company. Like I hated the company. Like I could not stand it. But literally 2-3 weeks ago, a new management company took over the building. I'm like, you would. And I could see the changes already that were bothering, the things that need to be changed. I see them happening and now I'm moving. So I'm like, okay. All right. Okay. But it is what it is. We already made the decision, already pulled the trigger, to move out. So yeah. So it's been a long couple of days and I'm ready for it to it is still going to be kind of like all over the place because some of my stuff is in storage that doesn't need to be in storage and some of it's in the house that I'm living at. Like, I don't know where anything is. I'm probably going to wear the same outfit over and over again because I can't find anything. That's how bad it is. Like, leave these people for 2 minutes and stuff just goes buck wild and people want to know why I like to be in control. Bullshit. Anyway, I'm glad you guys are still here with me, holding on tight. Probably now that the move is over, I have a little more content flowing out, and it will be on time because this is going to be super late, obviously. But yeah. No more apartment. And I actually do like the apartment. I do. It was so cute. It was aesthetically pleasing, very clean and neutral, and I love this apartment. I won't miss the fire alarms at 5 o'clock in the morning. I won't miss the fire alarms in the middle of the day while I'm in the shower trying to wash my behind. I gotta run out with a towel on or, roll, whatever. I won't miss those, but I will miss this location. I will miss the apartment because it's super convenient to like literally everything that I do, everything, everywhere I work, all the clients that I service, it's literally all here. So I'm gonna be stressed out a little bit until I get adjusted with the commute, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'm living in a house that's on the water in Annapolis, and it's a beautiful view. Very peaceful in the morning, so quiet. You can hear the birds chirping. It's very peaceful. So I'm going to be grateful for that, the peace that I'll feel in the morning. Not being under the same roof as Drew is gonna suck because I'm now used to it. But this is part of our journey, and it's a necessary part of our journey. We're trying to live, spirit-based lives, and we are not married and living under the same roof, baby. Is not of God, and I'm trying to make sure that I am of God. Even though this past weekend I wasn't really of God, I had to pray and I had to apologize and some more stuff because the words was flying. The F word, everything was coming out of my mouth, and I don't curse like that anymore. Like, I have slipped up and, things like that do happen, but I don't even curse. I am saved, child. I'm over here running my mouth, acting crazy, child. So I had to ask for forgiveness, but I know this part of our journey is very much needed. It's gonna suck because I'm used to having that person, him being around and rubbing my feet, rubbing my back if I don't feel good, helping me clean, wash my clothes. Like, who's gonna wash my clothes now? Hopefully it's short-lived, We'll see what God has in store for our relationship. What's next? Obviously, the only thing that's next is marriage, and we've been talking about it, so we'll see. I just got my nails in a week ago, and they're trash right now. I gotta get my nails in again. Probably I'm gonna wait till next week after I finish going back and forth to storage a little bit. I'll get my nails in again, because right now they are dusty. And she gonna be like, girl, what was you doing? Moving, girl. But anywho, let me gather this trash. So by the time Drew comes back in here, we can wrap it up and leave and figure out if we're gonna do 2 trips tonight or not. And yeah.